Hey, it is Nessa. Welcome to my channel. So I made a hexagon sweater. If you don't know what a hexagon sweater, you should find out. It's basically just a sweater that you crochet. It's just a sweater, okay? I don't know how to explain it. But I will put a tutorial down below where I learned how to make a hexagon sweater. So my version of a hexagon sweater, I sewed up both sides and added some color on my own. So this is the sweater right here. I just finished it this morning. Yeah, so I'm going to put this on to show you guys. So as you can see, this sweater is pretty large, but if you're like me and you like large things, you'll love it. It is so comfy. So this is the sweater. Okay. I love it so much. And to think, I mean, it took me 3 days just to make this, but I mean, you could probably make this in a whole day, you know, if you're, especially with this kind of yarn and with a 10mm hook, I mean, you can kind of whip something up fast with that, I think. Alright, so what I did was, I made the hexagon sweater. You make the sides first, right? You make the sides, and then what I did, I added some to the top, like you normally would on a sweater. I added like a different color, and then the sleeves, as you can see, I closed them off a little bit. I wrote it down what I did to the sleeves, so and I'm not good at patterns, so I'm just going to try to tell you as best as I can as what I did, but you can also ask me questions down below and I could write it out for you. So what I did to the sleeves, once you're done with the hexagon sweater, sewing it off, and there you go. Well, what I did was I did 3 rows at the end of the sleeve. I did 3 rows of single crochet, and then 1 row of a whole decrease, and then the next row I did 1 double crochet, decrease, 1 double crochet, decrease, 1 double crochet, and repeated that all around. And then I did 2 single crochet rows to finish it off. And it ended up like this, like that small. Because these sleeves, these sleeves are pretty wide. Once you finish a hexagon sweater, they're pretty wide. But to stay comfy, so you're the air can stay inside, you know what I mean? Instead of just like flaring it up, but like the sleeves are still with you. You know what I mean? I just thought that was a good idea, and I just kind of added my own touch to it. And then at the bottom, I added some rows. I think I added, 5 single crochet rows at the bottom. And then the top, what did I do? I think I only did 2 single crochet rows around the top. So that's pretty much all I did for this sweater. I really wish I could do a tutorial on it, but I just can't do those. Like, it's just so difficult, and I don't even, I have to hold up these books with a camera and then bending over like that with the yarn in front of the camera, and then my back starts to hurt, and then I'm like, oh my god. I made tutorial videos and never put them up because I couldn't finish them because my back would hurt. It's just a pain for me. So, this is the best as I can do for now, is to just tell you guys what I did. So, yeah, that's the sweater. I am so happy about it, and it's just so big. Okay, and again, I will go over how many rolls I used. I used 3 rows of, and this is 100% acrylic, by the way. I have to go get the yarn, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I use this kind of yarn. It's called Country Loom Yarn right here. And I used 104 yards per roll, so I used 3 of these for one side, and then another 3 of these for the other side. And then I got another roll of this with this color, and I used a whole 1 roll for this, the collar, the sleeves, and the bottom. I used a whole 1 roll for those. And I kind of just went, I kept going on the bottom just to use the rest of the roll up, and I ended up with 5 rows. So that's pretty cool. I spent $35 for all the materials. So yeah, and I'm going to be selling this on my Etsy once I get a friend to help me take a picture of me with it on. So thank you so much for watching. I solely appreciate it. Leave a comment if you like how this is made. I love making my own. I love making something that someone's made, like a pattern of theirs, and then kind of twisting it into making my own. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not taking their pattern, I'm just kind of adding my own twist to it. And I'm really happy about this because this is a super easy way to make a sweater too. Like you know how you would knit a sweater or like crochet a sweater. It's kind of more difficult because you got to work at the sleeves, and then you got to, I mean, it's just easier for a big sweater. Just, if you want to whip an easy sweater up, I would go with this. I don't know what you would call this. I guess you would call it, I don't know, I guess they'll just stay at Hexagon Granny Square Sweater, right? Hexagon Square Sweater. I guess. I don't know what to call it, but there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like my video, and please subscribe to me if you haven't. If you like my content, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Stay inspired, be yourself, and have a good day. Bye.